So, how does IngramSpark work? So, this is a real question I've actually received from clients and from commenters here on this channel. So, I'm going to take a moment to just break down what IngramSpark is, how they operate, and how they get your book out to retailers. Stay tuned. Hi, I'm MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher. I love sharing my insights about all things self-publishing with you. Before I get started on today's topic, please be sure to click the subscribe button below so you can be here every week as I release new videos on all things self-publishing and making a career out of being an author. The question that has come up several times in the comments on this channel, as well as some of my client calls, is people want to understand how IngramSpark works, right? So a lot of people are familiar with the idea of Kindle Direct Publishing. You're publishing directly to the Amazon network. It's on Amazon. Amazon does it. And so it's that one-to-one retailer to distribution relationship, right? The same thing with Google Play Books. I publish to Google Play Books. My book shows up on Google Play Books. One-to-one relationship. I think a lot of people understand that. It's when they get into these aggregators like IngramSpark that they start to wonder, how does this work? So IngramSpark is a subsidiary of the Ingram Publishing conglomerate. I don't think that's the official term, but they own a lot of different subsidiaries that all relate to publishing. So in my mind, that makes them a conglomerate. They have one of the most, if not the most, comprehensive distribution networks for selling books into retailers. So long before KDP existed, long before Smashwords and any of these other places existed, Ingram existed, and they sold their books into Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, Walmart, Target, and many other retailers that sell books, and many specialty retailers are in their network for that reason. So because of this, major publishers, think the big five publishing houses, work with Ingram, the parent company, to get their published books out to the bookshelves and online retailers. So they already have this distribution network. It's in the works. Over the years, Ingram has opened up their offerings to smaller presses through Ingram Distribution Services. So one of the indie presses can actually be subscribed through Ingram, and they can get their books out to that same distribution network. So Ingram has warehouses where they would store the books and they would ship them as needed to the regional stores that are requesting them. They actually have locations all around the world for this, but just to understand within the US, like if there's a warehouse in Fresno that's holding the books, then they can easily get them to all the West Coast stores. Same thing with Tennessee, they can get them to all the Midwest stores, etc. So as time has passed and the traditional publishers use Ingram, the indie publishers use Ingram, they decided to open up IngramSpark to help self-publishers and indie authors. So that means that you, as the self-published author, as the independent author, have this access to the same network as the big publishing houses and what they use. So for the self-published authors like us who are used to just managing their account with Amazon and then one with Google and then one with Apple, this is a huge help, right? If you just have one place you can go to get your book accessed by all these different retailers, that's amazing. Now, the retailers may not elect to shelve your book. You do have to do some legwork there to show that it would be worth their while to make the purchase order to get it on the shelves. They want to see sales numbers or else they're going to drop it from their digital offering as well, but the point is that you have access and you have a seat at the table. So Lightning Source, now if you're already working with IngramSpark, you already know the name Lightning Source. That's their proprietary print-on-demand service. When you list your book with IngramSpark, you have access to the Lightning Source printers. That means you don't have to maintain inventory. You do pay a slightly higher cost per book than if you did an offset run of 1,000 books or more, but you don't have to have this huge inventory on hand. That's super helpful to you. Also, you don't have to worry about if Amazon has, went from 100 copies of your book down to 10. Oh no, I need to get another shipment of books to the Amazon warehouse for Amazon to distribute. Because it's print on demand, when the user demands it and clicks purchase, then it will be printed and shipped out. So much easier for you to handle. So for independent authors looking to use IngramSpark, the main concern is, well, but I'm already on Amazon. So can I be on both? You can absolutely be on both. Your Amazon listing, whether it's ebook or a print book, will supersede anything from IngramSpark pushing to Amazon. So here's your Amazon listing, and then there's IngramSpark over here has your files, and they're going to push it to Amazon. Amazon's going to say, nope, we've already got this book, we're good. So if you already have these individual relationships, you can still use those. You just do need to make sure you're not opted into expanded distribution in Amazon. Otherwise, IngramSpark's going to say like, but wait, they have expanded distribution with us. And then that's going to get messy. Otherwise, you're totally fine to use both. So IngramSpark will push everything out. Now, if you're just getting started, if you haven't even self-published your first book, you can absolutely do it all through IngramSpark. I think one of the downsides is, well, if you are going to get the majority of your sales through Amazon, I know even for me, I get still 50% of my royalties as of 2019 were coming from Amazon. Like, well, I just want to pay Amazon their fee. I don't want to pay Amazon and IngramSpark the fee. So that is a reason why I do still maintain that, just because if I can pay fewer fees off my royalty, I would like to do it. So that is how IngramSpark works. They already have this huge distribution network. They already have all these resources, and they are letting you as a self-publisher come in through IngramSpark. That's also why you pay an upload fee to their directory network. I know a lot of people don't like the fee. They're always waiting for the coupon for the fee. They're a professional network. They do a lot of work to maintain those relationships for you. So I think it's worth it for the small fee that they're asking for. Would I love to get a free code all the time? Absolutely. I love to save money, but I don't think that what they're asking for is unreasonable. That's just my 2 cents. So with everything I've just explained with IngramSpark, I hope that clears it up a little bit about who they are, how they work. If you do still have more questions though, as always, drop them in the comments below. Let me know what your experience has been with IngramSpark, anything like that. I always want us to keep the conversation going. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit the subscribe button below. This lets YouTube know that you're getting value from the videos I'm putting out, and then they can get those videos in front of other authors like us. Now you can get back to writing your book.